So this is gonna do it for the regular season. Here it is. It is September. We're gonna sim through this month. Will the Nationals return to the playoffs? Will they not? We're about to find out. And the sim, we're looking all right now. I mean, we started off September a little bit rough, but we're winning some games. We're 79-71, and we're 4.5 games back of the Dodgers. Okay. I mean, we gotta pick up some wins immediately. All right, we win the first one against the Pirates. We sweep the Pirates. The Pirates are horrible, and Brady House is coming back. We're 82-71. You check the standings, 3.5 back now, the Padres. So the Dodgers are winning. The Padres have fallen out of the lead of the NL West. We gotta win some games here, though. Vaquero gets hurt again. Or no, he's back. All right. We lose 2 out of 3 against the Mets. We win the first one against the Braves. We split with the Braves. Onto this Cubs series, we win the first one. You check the standings. We're 2 games back of San Diego. Gotta have this one we win. Okay, check the standings again. Back down to 1. Okay, the Braves have clinched number 1 in the wild card race. And for game 161, we ended up winning and the Padres ended up losing. So we are both 87-74 here for the final game of the regular season, game 162. If both teams win, we will play a game 163 to decide who will take on the Atlanta Braves in the wild card game. If we both lose, more of the same, we will play that game 163. But if the Nationals win and the Padres lose, we make the wild card. And if the Padres win and the Nationals lose, then the Padres go on it to Atlanta. In just a couple nights, Juan Soto doesn't seem too concerned though. He's just dancing in the dugout. Just a normal day here at Wrigley Field against the 74-87 Cubs. Of course, we've won all 3 games in this series so far. If you're gonna want a chance to go to the playoffs though, you're gonna have to sweep. And folks, if you haven't yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more LB22 the show here on the channel. We're like 100 subscribers away from 10,000. Hit that subscribe button down below. Let's get to 10K as soon as possible, as Jordan Wicks will be pitching tonight for the Cubs. ERA of 4 over 12 starts so far this season. So welcome back, Brady House. He'll come into the game and strike out. Okay, so 1 gone in the inning for Juan Soto on the 1-1 lefty. Soto's gonna get popped out. You're gonna see in the score ticker throughout this game. The Padres are playing the Dodgers. They're playing at the same time right now, so we don't know who's gonna win that game as of now. Here's your Nats lineup. It will be House, Soto, Reyes, Happ, Bell, Ruiz, Martin, Thomas, and Brujan. So now for the Nationals will be Franmil Reyes in the 2-2 pitch. Fran Ram hits one hard at third base, but the play will be made by Patrick Wisdom. We will go to the bottom of the first. Pitching for the Nats will be Kevin Gausman. So our guy that we want on the bump is pitching tonight. It's our ace. It's the all likely Cy Young winner. And yeah, there's a chance the Nationals miss out in the playoffs and they have the Cy Young and the MVP in Gausman and Soto. Kind of ridiculous. Gausman, though, is going to get the first 2 outs. That one's a fly out into center to Lane Thomas. And Lane Thomas will be a discussion we'll have in the offseason if we're going to try to bring him back next season, or at least in a starting capacity. But by the way, the Cubs have Spencer Torkelson, which is just interesting. They just have him around, apparently. I don't know how they got him from Detroit, but the Cubs go down in order in the bottom of the first. We go to the top of the second. Ian Happ, by the way, making his return to Chicago, the first ever time he's playing here at Wrigley Field as a member of the opposing squad. But now Josh Bell comes up in the 2-2, hitting a curveball deep right field. That ball's carrying. Going back and right is going to be Mitch Haniger. That ball's gone. Home run solo shot for Josh Bell. The leader of the book club hits number 22 on the year. 392 feet. Boppo for Josh Bell, batting from the right side of the plate. The Nats go up 1-0 here in game 162. It's a must-win for the Nationals, and they get out to an early lead against the Cubs. Now, Keibert Ruiz comes up with a 2-1, hitting one hard to short. There is Nico Hoerner. Hoerner's gonna have to hurry up, and he'll throw out Ruiz at first base. So 2 gone now for Austin Martin, who has made his way up to 7th now in this lineup. Martin's gonna hit one hard to center field, but going back on it is Victor Robles. Yeah, Robles is now here in Chicago. Of course, he was in the Franmil Reyes trade, and I think we won that one. I just think we got an MVP candidate, or a guy who won the MVP for Victor Robles. I think that means a win for us, but I don't know how he went from Cleveland to Chicago. But Gausman's doing his thing, striking out Cubs players. Victor Robles now comes up in the 3-2, and Robles is the first one to get a hit tonight for the Cubs. So maybe he learned how to hit here in Chicago, even though Robles is doing better, by the way, in real life. I know the Nationals lost the Mets 4-1 today, but whatever, yesterday now. Hopefully they beat the Astros. Hopefully they do today. But anyway, Gausman's going to get the 3rd out of the bottom of the 2nd. We go to the top of the 3rd. Lane Thomas kills left-handed pitching, but there he will just get under that fastball. There is Robles in center, so one center fielder hits it to the other. 1 gone for Vidal Brujan. Brujan going to get popped out on that fastball. There's the second baseman in Nick Madrigal, a guy we could have got the deadline, but we decided not to just because I didn't think he would have a spot on this team to fill. But anyways, Brady House comes up on the 3-2, hitting one hard to right field. That ball's actually gonna get down. All right, Brady House is gonna have extra bases. He's going for 3. Might not be the best move because, yeah, he's gonna get gunned down the relay. So that will do it for the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the third. Clint Frazier up first for the Cubs. Swag and a miss. Gosman sets him down on the slider away. One gone now for John Hicks on the 2-2. Hicks puts one on the ground to Vidal Brujan. Brujan to Bell. Two gone just like that in the inning for the top of the order, which means Nick Madrigal batting a nice 308 so far in the season. But Madrigal going to hit one back to Kevin Gosman. 1-2-3 goes our ace in the bottom of the third. As quickly we go to the top of the fourth inning. Juan Soto up first at a full count. Hitting one into right center, but there is Victor Robles putting away his former teammate. One gone in the inning for Franmil Reyes. On the 1-2, the reigning MVP hits one into center field, but there is Victor Robles. Again, the two trade pieces in that trade made a couple years ago. So two gone in the inning now for Ian Happ. Happ's going to go opposite field, but that ball's barely going to go anywhere. Very shallow right field is Mitch Haniger as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Nico Hoerner up now for the Cubs. He'll hit one to left field. That ball is going to get over the head of Brady House in front of Ian Happ. So leadoff single now for Chicago. Now at the plate will be Torkelson on the 2-2. He'll hit one into right field. Juan Soto to his right. He will make the play. One gone now in the inning for the former Seattle Mariner. Of course, it will be Mitch Haniger on the 2-1. Mitch going to pop one out into right field. Vidal Brujan going back. He will wave off Juan Soto. Brujan puts away Mitch. Two gone now in the inning for Patrick Wisdom. Wisdom to third. He gets past Austin Martin, and the Cubs will have runners on first and second here with two outs for Victor Robles. He got the first hit of this game so far for Chicago, but he's going to get popped out into left field. There's Victor Robles we know and love. We will go to the top of the fifth inning, up 1-0. Still, Josh Bell is responsible for that one run, and now Josh, I thought he was going to get a hit right there. That ball's going to stay up, though, for Mitch in right field. One gone for Keibert Ruiz, and Ruiz going to hit yet another one to Mitch in right. Two up, two down, just like that with two flyouts to the right side of the field. Austin Martin now comes up with a 1-1, pulling one to third, but there's Patrick Wisdom to put away his opposing third baseman. Quick top of the fifth for the Nationals. Not much offense so far with the exception of that Josh Bell home run, but we start off the bottom of the fifth with a walk. Gosman's slider gets away from him. Now Clint Frazier comes up and Gosman walks him too. So runners up first and second, no outs, both on walks, but now John Hicks is going to hit one to center field. There is Lane Thomas to put him away. Runners have to stay put at first and second. So one gone for the top of the order, which means Nick Madrigal on the 3-2, swag and a miss on the slider. Two down for Nico Hoerner. Big pitch in the full count. He hits one to third. Austin Martin pumps two. He goes to one instead. He picks up the third out. As we go to the top of the sixth inning, still up 1-0. Lane Thomas back out there against a lefty. And Lane just doesn't get all of that pitch. It will be caught at second base. One gone for Vidal Brujan. Brujan lines one into center field. That ball, though, is gonna be caught. Oh, Victor Robles. Robles will make the play ranging back, and now Brady House will rip one, though, into left field. That ball will not get down either. I mean, my goodness, the Nationals are killing the baseball right now. Nothing to show for it. Spencer Torkelson hits that one hard, though. He stopped the bottom of the sixth, but it goes straight in the glove of Lane Thomas. 2-1 pitch now to Mitch. He'll hit one on the ground. Josh Bell dives to no avail. Mitch Haniger is going to be on with a one-out single, bringing it now to the plate. Patrick Wisdom, and wow, we're going to get the call right there. I mean, Gosman slowing down, that's going to do it for him. It's the last game of the regular season. We're fighting for our lives. Back against the wall, we're bringing in Steven Strasburg. I mean, we got to find a way right now. Strauss immediately faces off against his former teammate, Victor Robles, and Robles is going to fly out into center. So Strauss keeps it at a 1-0 game. Will likely do it for Strauss in the season. We might see him in the playoffs. Who knows if we get there, but Danny Duffy's now pitching for the Cubs here with an ERA of 4.20 to start off the top of the seventh. Juan Soto lefty on the 1-2. Juan's not having his best day at the plate. In all likelihood, Juan Soto will be the MVP this season, but not much of an impact so far tonight. It's still a 1-0 game for Franmil Reyes. Never mind. It ain't 1-0 no more. Perfect left field. The Nats go up 2-0. The reigning MVP, Franmil Reyes, hits one over the head of Victor Robles. It's his 31st of the season. He's dealt with injuries, but still this one goes 450 feet. Yeah, flex it up, Franmil Reyes. 450 off the bat of our DH, and the Nationals go up 2-0 in a must-win ball game. Ian Happ now comes up on the 1-1, grounding one to third base. There is Patrick Wisdom. He'll throw the length of the diamond. Two gone now in the inning for Josh Bell, the leader of the book club, on the 2-2, hitting one into right field. That ball, though, will get down. Josh Bell's on with a 2-out single. He's got his second hit of the game. Keibert Ruiz now follows on the 1-1, and Ruiz gonna get popped out into right field again. He'll hit one to Mitch out there in right, but that'll do it for the top of the 7th. The Nationals take a 2-run lead as Camilo Doval comes out to pitch now for the bottom of the 7th. ERA of 3.57 for the first-year Nat, of course, coming over from San Francisco. He'll see whatever this dude's name is on the 2-2. No offense, I can't say that. I'm gonna make a fool out of myself. Anyways, Camilo Doval is gonna get the flyout of Ian Happ. 1 gone for Clint Frazier on the 1-2. Swag and miss. Horrible swing for Frazier. 2 down in the inning for John Hicks. Can Doval go 1-2-3? Yes, he can. Down he goes on strikes. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Austin Martin leading off for the Nats, and he'll pull one into left field. It's going to get through. Austin Martin's on with a leadoff single, making way for Lane Thomas, and Martin does move over on a pass ball, and now Thomas hits one into right field. You better get off the tracks when the train's coming through. It's the Lane train here in Chicago. He's looking for 3. He'll be in easy with the triple. 3-0 Nationals. Lane Thomas coming through. And now we'll bring up Vidal Bruin trying to extend this lead. Bruin puts one in the outfield. I think that's deep enough for Thomas. Yeah, we'll test the arm of Mitch right now. To the plate, Lane Thomas. He is in there. The Nationals go up 4-0 as Brady House comes up on the 1-1 count with 1 out. House will hit one to right field. I feel like every ball is going to right in this game, but 2 gone now in the inning for the chosen one, of course, in Juan Soto. He's 0 for 3 in this game. He'll now be 0 for 4. That's besides the point, though, as we are up 4-0. We're 6 outs away from potentially making the playoffs again. But first, Jordan Hicks comes out to pitch for the Nationals. I'm tired of seeing this guy right now, honestly, because I see him all the time in the Moonshot event. And by the way, go check out our Moonshot event video we posted yesterday in Diamond Dynasty. Anyways, though, Hicks is going to come in the game and walk Nick Madrigal immediately. So Nico Honer comes up, though, and he'll strike him out in the 97-mile-an-hour sinker. So 1 gone for Spencer Torkelson. On the 1-2, he puts one on the ground. Austin Martin charges, barehanded Vidal Bruin. Oh my goodness, what double play turn. Oh my, because Austin Martin's had his fair share of errors this season, but that was his nicest play to date. Anyway, we go to the bottom of the 9th here. Nothing happened in the top of the 9th. Genesis Cabrera not coming out for a save situation, but just trying to hold the Cubs to nothing and get 3 outs and get out of here. Well, he's going to strike out Mitch on that 100-mile-an-hour fastball right there. 1 gone, and now he's going to walk Patrick Wisdom, though. So runner on first now for Victor Robles, the center fielder. On the 1-2, hits one on the ground past Josh Bell. Okay, tying run is now in the on-deck circle, but can they get it there? On the 1-1, Cabrera, that is a weak hit in the right there, going to be loaded. And that means tying run will head to the plate. That'll do it for Cabrera. We will play no games, bringing in Jonathan Loaiza. ERA of 3.26 so far in the season. This is a save stitch for him. Looking for save number 42 to close out the year. Andrew Vaughn's the pinch hitter for the Cubs. Swag and a miss on a slider. 2 gone. To the plate is John Hicks, the catcher. On the 1-1, he puts him on the ground. Austin Martin going to second, and he pump fakes. Oh my goodness. He does a dance, and he doesn't get anybody. The throw canceling in this game. So loaded for Madrigal in a 4-1 game, but he'll put one on the ground. We can't screw this one up. House to Bruin. The Nationals win 4-1, but now we wait. Do the San Diego Padres beat the Los Angeles Dodgers, or do they not? Because if the Padres win, we will play Game 163 to decide who is the second wild card and to decide who will go to Atlanta, Georgia to take on the Braves. If the Padres lose, we are automatically in and we go straight to Atlanta. So let's check that out right now. Did the Padres win? Yes or no? The answer to that question is no, they did not. They lost to the Los Angeles Dodgers, so that means we move straight to the wild card game. Taking on the Braves, no Kevin Gausman because he just pitched tonight. It's a decision that, honestly, I think is pretty simple. I think it should be Steven Strasburg pitching this next game when you look at the ERAs of these guys. Stras got ERA of like 3.4. Josiah Gray's at like 4.5. Joe Ross is at about that same point. Same with Chris Flexen. I think it's a pretty obvious start for Steven Strasburg. Even though he's the worst overall-wise, it's got to be Strasburg in Atlanta. Steven Strasburg will get the start for the wild card game, where the Nationals will look to win back-to-back years in that same wild card spot. And if they win, then they can go on to take on the Miami Marlins in the NLDS. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. Gotta take care of business at Truist Park tomorrow night. Nationals and Braves in the wild card. Let's see if the Nationals can make it 2 in a row. So, folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 43 of the Washington Nationals Franchise Mode here on MLB 22 The Show. If you have not yet, though, make sure that subscribe button down below for more. Also, make sure to like if you are enjoying this series. Again, folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.